Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. Bill Jr. again from Four Seasons Kanga Roof. Today, we're talking about the common mistakes home and business owners make when selecting their roofing contractor. Now, we put together a list of 8 really easy kind of check boxes for you, so that way as you go through your vetting process, you know the questions to ask your contractor to make sure you're getting the right guy for the job who's going to be able to execute it at a high level, and make sure you're protected not only as soon as it's done, but for years to come. So number 1, and I know you're going to think this is so basic and standard, but you'll be shocked how many people don't do it. Make sure your contractor is actually licensed. Believe it or not, homeowners hire non-licensed contractors all the time, normally being seduced by a price or a clever sales pitch, but you should always be able to request a copy of your actual contractor's home builder's license, because it is a requirement for the state of Michigan that your roofing contractor is licensed. Number 2 goes right with it. Check their insurance. Man, oh man, and when you get it, don't just check the insurance, check the date. You'll be shocked how many contractors out there show homeowners an insurance document that's now defunct. Maybe it's expired. Maybe they didn't pay their premium. So always, always, always ask for a copy of their insurance to make sure, God forbid, but Murphy's Law has a heck of a sense of humor. If something happened during the project, somebody fell off the roof, something happened, it doesn't fall back on you, where you as the homeowner and your homeowner's insurance have to assume that liability. Next up, hey, this is a little more than the first 2, but make sure they're certified. I don't care what shingle manufacturer you're talking about. Every single manufacturer offers a certification course, and most of them have varying grades or degrees of certifications. So make sure you ask to see the certification of the actual contractor you're going to work with. Here at Kanga, not only are we certified, myself, my brother, my father, we make our roofing specialists, the ones coming out to your home, every one of them gets certified through CertainTeed. Our inspectors, our installers, we make sure everyone on your home or on your business is actually certified in what we're putting on there. Next up, BBB, okay? Yes, some people don't quite see the value, but for you as a consumer, the Better Business Bureau is one of the best resources you have, because construction is one of the top 3 most complained about industries to the BBB. Roofing, unfortunately, we take the cake. We are the winners in the construction industry for complaints to the BBB. The reason this is so important is it gives you as the consumer an avenue that if the contractor you chose doesn't live up to, doesn't do what they're supposed to, or doesn't honor their warranty, you have a recourse. You have a third party you can go to and demand, outside of going to court, demand that they do what they're supposed to. And if they don't, it's going to degrade their rating. I would always tell you want to work with an A+ rated BBB contractor, because you know that contractor is absolutely committed to your satisfaction and living up to the contractor. Now, the other one, and again, it's tempting, and we were there once too as a company, but choosing a contractor who's only been around for a couple of years, or they play really funny games and say, hey, 25 years of experience, and they don't tell you how long the business has been in operation. After 10 years, 97 to 98% of all roofing companies are gone and out of business. So what good really is that 20-year warranty that they just gave you on their craftsmanship if they're gone and out of business in 2 years? Our rule of thumb is 10 years. You generally want to see that, because the guys who are going to make it through that 10-year cycle generally are going to be there in 20 years to make sure that they can honor those warranties and those protections they're giving you. Now, this next one, this is going to put you in the category of some really high-performing companies. That is, are they members of the NRCA, the National Roofing Contractors Association? This is the actual governing body that sets the building codes, sets the installation standards. They literally write the book on the approved repair guidelines for flat roofing, shingle, metal, you name it. And it's not free. It's actually a pretty sizable investment for a company to be a member in that group. But your best contractors, the ones who are committed to doing things the right way and to demonstrating that to you as the consumer, are going to be members and are generally going to be active members in that group. The next one, checking third parties, whether that's through testimonials, whether that's through referrals, whether that's through third-party groups like here in Metro Detroit, the Inside Outside guys on 760 WJR. Who are the people out in the community willing to put their name and reputation on the line and say, yes, go ahead and choose these guys. I know them, I vetted them, I trust them, and they're going to do a great job for you. Any contractor who wouldn't immediately be willing to give you a list of referrals or third-party endorsements, man, that would be throwing up some yellow and red flags for me if I was the consumer sitting there. And the last one, and this is the one I think that bites the most consumers in the derriere, and that is the cheapest price. I always like to say a great deal on a crappy product is still a crappy deal. Because if they're cutting corners and they're cutting their costs that low, you as the consumer should be asking, well, where else are they cutting? Because once your roof's on, how do you know they did everything they said they were going to do? Are they cutting on the communication? Are they cutting on the project management? Are they cutting on the scope they told you that you were going to get, but once that roof's on, you don't know? So I would always be really, really wary as you go through your process. If you get one number and it's substantially lower than everything else, man, that should throw up red flags. And I know it's hard to run away from that great price, but generally that great price is going to cost you a lot more in the long run because you're going to start to either have to replace your roof too soon, having repairs, or God forbid, lawsuits and things like that. So these are what we found as the 8 most common mistakes that consumers make when trying to pick their contractor. Here's the good news. Choose our team. We check the box on all 8 of these. And we would love the opportunity to send one of our roofing specialists out to your home, your business, meet with you, and show you those things. As always, I hope you got something out of this. I hope it helps you if you're going through that journey and that process. And as always, I hope you have a kangerific day.